Oh, who knows, man? I'm just so. Me and the wife are going through some stuff, so like it's just been a really shitty week.
Sorry,
So,
dude.
Yeah. So just like can't focus, and like training this morning was just dog crap. I couldn't. And I'm off high stim pre-workout, so I'm just doing coffee. That sucks.
Well,
not ideal.
The gym has got me through the darkest times of my life. I can tell you that. So
yeah,
it's just so frustrating. I need to get like one of those like stands for the iPad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could get something like I have these mounts. I have these for everything. My microphone, my camera, my laptop. Like it's all everything is like lifted in the air.
Cool. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna get on Amazon after this and see what I can find.
I even have like a little stand, it's like a 4-way stand with a gooseneck.
Yeah.
You can just put I used to use that for back when I was trying to be a personal trainer. I do like free live streams from my garage, and I do like daily workouts with a big whiteboard in the background.
Oh yeah, there you go.
So I used to have my timer on the tablet so people could keep up with me for the intervals.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea.
It worked. It was fun.
Yeah.
During COVID, so there wasn't a lot I could do.
Yeah, for sure.
So how was everything with Jess, and she did the Louisiana?
Yeah, it was. I felt bad because she did really well in Pittsburgh.
Right. Yeah. Top 4, top 5.
She took 5th.
Okay.
So what gets me though is how judging is so different. So if you look at the first call outs from Pittsburgh compared to the first call outs from Louisiana, it's a completely different look.
Yeah.
So, and unfortunately, Jess was not the look that they wanted in Louisiana. So
weird.
Yeah, it's weird, but we had a really good time regardless. So we spent a lot of time together. We had some really cool video shoots. We're going to go me and my kids are going to go see her in Texas in a couple weeks, and we're getting married.
Hell yeah.
So that's cool.
Congrats.
Yeah. Thanks, man. And then she'll be moving here.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
Man. What, do you have any idea? Like, I'm still stuck on like the whole judges thing, because they mentioned that on a recent podcast I was watching. They were talking about how some judges have different preference. So it's a very, beauty pageant preference sport. Like, is that something that you think that really affects athletes even on the amateur level?
Yeah, because it's not consistent. I feel like that's the biggest thing in bodybuilding, is that there's criteria, but all these judges have their own opinions. So nothing's consistent. It's, you have one judge that likes a lot of muscle. You have one judge that likes a lot of condition. It's just, I don't know. It's hard to get on the same page. And it's hard to, take feedback and make yourself better depending on who you talk to.
Right. Because each judge is giving you your own little thing.
Yeah.
I remember with with me, my last show, they said less training legs and work on the upper body. But then I just brought on one of my buddies as my coach. And like the first thing he was like, okay, we need to make your legs and your glutes and your hamstrings, everything bigger. I'm like,
yeah,
interesting. Cause I felt like that was like my only strong suit. So like, we're going to walk in there like a centaur, I think.
That, I don't know. Like, if anybody tells me that like, let's like back off on something, that just doesn't make sense to me.
Right. Cause I'm like, if I have something that sets me apart from literally every single person on that stage, I just wasn't as conditioned. Like, why don't we just keep hammering? Like, you're not going to tell some like the guy who won was it the Cali Pro in 212? I think he was the Korean guy, the 212 mass guy. He had crazy legs. You're not going to tell him to like stop training legs.
Yeah. I think that if anything, I always hear, more leg.
Yeah, more like, why not?
Yeah. I've never heard anybody critique somebody and say, oh, you know what, he should back off on his legs. He needs to build up his upper body to go with his legs.
I actually, now you say that, I would say the only person I can really think of is Antoine Valiant.
Yep.
Yeah. Because his legs, he was. Because we haven't seen him since he won the Cali in like 2020?
Yeah, I don't know. I saw some recent Instagram with him, but I heard he was going through some medical stuff though, right?
Oh, really? I didn't see it. I've been this whole week, man. I've just been like completely off everything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I could be talking out of my ass, but I'm pretty sure I read that he was like on that line of what if he was going to continue competing or not.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's look it up.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he looks shredded. He looks like he's getting ready for his show.
Picture I just saw, it looks great.
I don't see anything on a. Here, let me share the screen for the audience. I'm just over here, just like scrolling Instagram. I mean, unless these are throwbacks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Look,
me. That
is not 207 pounds.
No way. He's like 280 right now.
Yeah. It's so funny. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. He looks great to me.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I'm confusing him with somebody else.
Oh, Dorian just keeps posting this on every single thing. I don't know. I mean, what was that Donald Trump phrase? He was like, "I wish her well." I wish him well. Hopefully, we get to see him in a show. I mean, if he like hopped into like Vancouver or something, I mean, that could be exciting. Yeah. What else? Cali Pro. Any? I was really surprised that who was the guy who placed second at New York and then placed like 8th at Cali? Italian guy, Presti.
Andre Presti. Yeah,
Andre Presti. I did not understand. I'll pull up the photos real quick.
Yeah,
but like
he's a dude I follow. Like I love that guy's look.
He looks amazing. The structure. Everyone says like in person he's so freaking wide. Yeah. I just didn't understand why he got such a bad look at Cali. But then
so weird, man. I don't know. It's all discretion.
Yeah, like, did you watch that live stream at all or no?
No, they wanted, a bunch of money.
Bro, it's killing me. They're gouging me this year. $45 for Toronto, $45 for the prejudging, $45 for the finals. Like,
come on.
I mean, it's mostly a tax write-off for me, but like, still, like, gosh,
it's everything. Like anything IFBB, NPC, man. It's when if I want to take somebody backstage with me at nationals, they want $300 cash only. Like, it's just, come on.
To be backstage, $300.
Yeah, cash only.
Just for, is that for judges? Is that for media? Like, if I wanted to go back there and interview, like,
I don't know what it is for media. Probably nobody gets it for free there, dude. But like, if I want my coach to come back there with me, or my wife, whatever, it's $300 cash.
Mm-hmm. That's a little steep, don't you think?
Yeah, like, come on.
You want this channel to like this sport to grow, and then you're just like gouging people. I mean, what about this says 7th?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't get it.
Frick. Like, look at the lines. Like,
yeah, that's what I was just thinking right now. He has super clean lines. Like
the midsection's not spilling over the posing trunks.
No, good taper. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Great calves. I mean, like, if anything, like maybe, I don't know, maybe the triceps could come up, but like, I mean, we're really nitpicking at that point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
when you see this, you're just like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he looks great. Definitely more than top 7.
Yeah, maybe from the back.
Yeah, look at his glutes.
Yeah, that's what I mean, that's pretty hard, man.
Yeah, I mean,
a little bit of folding, but not much.
And thickness is what they always say. Lower back thickness. They want thickness in the back. So that would be one of those nitpicky things.
Yeah. Yeah, because the lats just kind of, got that like Dennis Wolf going on, kind of. Yeah. Maybe not as long as a torso, but I guess the hamstrings, they look a little small compared to the upper body. Like the thickness, diameter, maybe. They look, it's a great set of hamstrings. Definitions there.
Yeah. Maybe more size on the legs from the rear.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, again, to be super nitpicky, the guy looks incredible.
Who else placed really well there? placed above him? That's the
But
question.
yeah,
Max. Oh, that's a tough one.
I like
Max
Charles.
he's such a. It's a tough one because like he looks really good from the front.
Yeah, see that tapered isn't better than Andre's in my opinion.
No, and he
And
doesn't
the
look
biceps
as
though.
yeah, and the triceps, like really great arms. He just doesn't look as fresh, you know.
Yeah.
But shit, what do I know? I'm not a
But look
judge.
at those his upper quads. They seem a little smooth, right? I wonder if that's
Yeah,
just what
not as much
is.
separation, not as much sweep,
Yeah.
no cross striations, and no feathering. Great calves.
Yeah, it's so hard in these pictures, because what they look like on stage in person.
In the comparisons, it's a completely different. Yeah. Actually, I can pull up the. Maybe I can't. I don't know anymore. Like these shows are so weird. Like you just can't. There's supposed to be a button right here. It says comparisons. If anyone's for people watching, like if we were to go to, I don't know.
There's Doug.
Oh yeah, Doug. Yeah. How did Doug do? He didn't do too great, did he?
He took 10th, I thought, right? Yeah.
That's rough. What do you think it is? Like we both love Doug. Great guy. Very knowledgeable. I've had him on the channel a few times now. Is it just like he just needs more time to just build? Because he just turned pro in it's like 2020 in Mexico.
Yeah, I know it was more recent, but my opinion on this Doug's really tall. Doug's just a really big dude. So in order to fill out that frame, he just has to have a ton of muscle.
Yep.
So, him at 270, 280 is going to look way different than, a guy who's 5'9", 5'8".
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's all I think it is, because everything's there. He's just big. Yeah.
Great glutes.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't even his best shot. Like when he really crunches them down, like they look like clamshells. They're just so striated.
Yeah, I saw some of his peak week pictures. Yeah.
Shit.
Hamstrings look good. Everything looks good. That's the thing. Like everything's there. Everything looks good. It just needs to be more of it because he's so big.
Yep, just more. Yeah, I'm sure that's what the judges. I'm trying to get him back on the channel. I'm sure that's what the judges would say. It's just more of it. This is great. Just more of it.
Yeah.
And that was like the whole thing with the Mohammed Shaban. 2 years ago, like wasn't really placing very well. He snuck into the Olympia in like 2019 for something, and then just put on so much muscle in 2021.
Yeah, he looks awesome.
Yeah.
And then Charles Griffin, the winner, like he looks insane too. He's just so like everything is so separated and just so hard and dense because he's a guy, he's 5'7".
5'7", so, goodness.
Yeah, like his arms are enormous. His back is insane. He looks really good.
I saw people putting pictures of him next to Hadi, and I thought it was a conversation, which is kind of crazy to think for, top 4.
Yeah. Yeah, Hadi did. Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah, Hadi was top 4, I thought. 3, 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, look at him. He looks insane.
I think if he gets the right look, if the judges give him a chance, they put him next to, and it's unfortunate. I wish I could get away from this because people think I hate Hunter, but if you put this next to Hunter, I mean, there's going to have to be a conversation of like, what are we looking for? Like,
I think Hunter's going to make him look small, to be honest.
Yeah, just in size.
Yeah, I think Hunter's just a lot bigger. But I mean, I could be wrong. From what I've seen of Hunter, he just looks a lot bigger. Mm-hmm. He's just real thick. He's really
thick and full, round. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Have you seen those pictures of Charles Griffin on his Instagram when he's just standing there with his back towards the camera? Dude, it's insane. It's like his, lats are 60 inches wide. His waist is 10.
Oh my god! Of Charles?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It's insane. That dude's back is like, it's crazy. It's bananas.
Yeah, when you get that kind of taper and you've like figured out your midsection to control it, I mean, it's the recipe for success.
For sure. That's where I'm lucky. I still, as I've grown, my waist has stayed pretty tight. So I'm just trying to make sure that stays that way.
Yeah, I genuinely enjoy like every time I get to see you like hit a lat spread. Like it's just you're so wide. It's just so freaky wide. Like
Yeah. Patrick's keeping me really lean.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
it is, but it's weird because like I want to see the number on the scale go, so it's messing with my head.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's like the whole conversation. Everyone keeps talking about like you know, how big you need to be competitive and how massive and nasty your off season has to be. And like,
Yeah.
I mean, we can still see abs. We can still see some, you know, separation in the quads. So
Yeah.
this is from back in May. So
Oh yeah,
relatively recent.
yeah. I want to say my last check-in was even tighter, to be honest,
Yeah.
because I put on a little bit of weight, and yeah, I don't know, I'm just feeling a lot better. I got sick one of those weeks too.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm really, I mean, if I can be like 240 on stage this year, I'd be super happy.
240 shit. I'm lighter than that right now. Finally. I don't even know what I'm gonna get on stage on. Like toot my own horn for a second. I think last time, where is it? So this was like 2 days before my last show, and like once I got the tan on, you could see like a lot of the separation, and I could have been a lot leaner, but this is me-ish now at like 240, and then this was me at 197.
Wow.
So it was a big, I don't know, like the midsection came in a lot. But I have no idea how much muscle I've put on since then. It's been 2 years.
Yeah, that's the thing. You never know, right?
Yeah, 2 years, a labrum, my right labrum tear and my right hamstring tear. So it's been a rough 2 years.
Yeah, I guess so. Jesus.
And they didn't even diagnose the hamstring tear. So like we're just starting to find out that it was an actual tear. Because there's like when the massage guy's working it, he'll rub both hamstrings at the same time. There's just like a piece missing.
Oh,
like all the way, like right underneath the glute, there's just a little triangle, and it's yeah, like I can barely walk. Like it's just because like I have like a weird I think it's called a hitch. So it's like one leg is longer now, and then the right hamstring doesn't fire when I step. So like it's all calf. So now I have like a 20-inch calf on my right and like a 17-inch calf on the left. It's,
oh man.
Fuck. I mean, I definitely know which leg's gonna go forward, but
yeah. Damn, dude.
It's shitty. Yeah. But it's okay. Like I never expected to like be a professional bodybuilder. But I do enjoy it, and I'd love to win some regional shows, and like I think that'd be a lot of fun. So
yeah,
I understand my goal.
You're taller though, right?
Yeah, I'm like 6'3".
Yeah, you should do classic, dude.
Yeah. That's what everyone's telling me. Yeah. I was thinking like, what's the best division where I have the best chance of like winning a lot of shows? I'm like, if I do men's physique in like the F class, I think it's called, like the super tall class, like there's a good chance I could win a lot of shows. But am I going to enjoy that as much as classic? Because I really enjoy posing. I love the transitions and like the putting the Terrence Ruffin into everything, you know. I enjoy that. So
you're gonna have the Doug problem where you're so tall, you got to put on a lot of mass if you want to be open. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's
but
no
I
way.
think classic, you could definitely, get what you need.
Yeah, just scratch the itch, and then also while I'm at the shows, like I want to be able to at least hire one guy as a camera guy, and we could do like a mixture of vlogs and interviews. So if I bump into somebody that knows me online, we could do like a little impromptu interview while we're pumping up backstage, ask them about their prep, who they are, what's their Instagram. Like I've got some ideas, man.
That'd be cool.
There's a San Jose NPC San Jose show on the 25th, and that's like 40 minutes from me. And I've been trying to get with the promoter about seeing like, hey, can I like come and like do interviews or something? Like you guys got like a backdrop I could just like stand in front of, and
it should. That'd be cool.
It'd be so much fun. And it'd be free. Like like I'm literally just offering you a service.
Are you gonna come to nationals?
When's that?
December.
So I want to compete in December. I'm debating if I want to do the amateur Olympia or if I want to do there's a show in San Diego the same weekend.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're West Coast. Okay.
Yeah, December 10th, I think.
Yep.
When's nationals? December
3rd.
Okay, so right before it.
I know it sounds like a bunch of us are going to go down there. I'm competing.
Oh, yeah. If
So
it's gonna be a first attachment thing, then
yeah,
it's definitely an option. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm the only open guy actually with first attachment going, but maybe a couple of the girls. But I know that, they're Jeff and everybody's going to be going down there.
Oh yeah. If it's gonna be a meetup, then I'll definitely prioritize that. And then I could even, well, I wouldn't be able to do nationals because you have to like qualify, right? You got to win a regional show, and
well, you don't have to win a regional show overall. You just have, I think it's like top. I don't know. It might even be easier now.
Really?
I think it was like top 5 in your class or something before at any regional show. Maybe it's top 2 now, but dude, it's not that hard to get nationally qualified.
Yeah, I was just gonna
That's
say,
why it cracks me up when people say in their Instagram handles like nationally qualified. Like, all right, dude.
And
yeah.
That's a good question. I'm gonna have to write that down and see if
I know they did change things this year. I know that.
Okay. Yeah. How's everything else going on? Like you said you're staying relatively lean in your prep. How's training? How's the food?
Everything's good. I'm getting hungry again. I don't know. I think I've been sick for a couple weeks because I just been really kind of tired and drained, and then I had that weird stomach thing. Ooh. But I'm starting to feel better now.
Okay.
And everything's getting better now for sure. I'm ready. I'm feeling fuller. I'm feeling bigger. So then that's what I want. I really like. I'm at 255 in the morning now. I was like 249 for a couple weeks there. I don't like that.
And you like feeling big?
Yeah.
Like really, man. Maybe it's because like I get like my big's a lot different than your big, but I hate it, man. Like I just feel so like, maybe it's the injuries too, but like I just feel like in pain, and I can't wait to get under like 220, 210 and just like be like really freaking lean again. And and then we can really start to figure out like what's going on. Like how bad does that hamstring really look?
Yeah, that's true. I just feel, I don't know. I start feeling really small when I get real lean.
Yeah.
So, and the way this is going, like, this isn't like an off season I have had before. Like last year when I was 270, that's like heavy breathing, sweating all the time. It was totally different than this off season. So if I get up to, 265 and 270 again this year, it's going to be completely different.
Okay. You don't think you're going to be like sweating as much?
I think I'm healthier as far as like way less body fat.
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah, that's going to be a big part. Less strain on the heart.
Patrick was funny. He said, when I checked, he's like, this is going to be the easiest prep of your life.
Yeah. You're like, we're going to hop in at like 10 weeks out. And
yeah. That's what it seems like. Cause I mean, I still have abs right now at 255. Like I'm not that far off.
255 with abs. That's just bonkers.
It is.
It's a lot of weight.
Yeah. But I want to be like 270 with abs. You know what I mean? Like I really want to be on stage, like solid 240, 245 and work from there.
God, that's a lot of muscle.
Yeah. Well, that's the goal, man.
Yeah. That's the dream. What about
bro? I got to make sure I can, stay with her and compete in her shows with her.
For sure, yeah. You got to get up there in the pro league so you guys can do the same shows together.
Yeah,
you guys could compete in I don't know what organization it is where they do like the couples routines.
Oh God,
you can like carry her and like, oh, you raise me up.
She's like trained and all that, and dancing and all that, and I have no grace whatsoever.
Yeah, you're just like, I'll just do the 1 and 2 and maybe a lift, jazz hands, and we're done. Yeah. Toronto Pro. So we just had the Toronto Pro.
Yep.
What was your thoughts coming into that show? Specifically, say like Men's Open.
Honestly, I was surprised.
Oh yeah, how so?
Well, I thought Joe was going to really do well.
Yeah, I had him in my top 3.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know I haven't looked at the comparisons, but I just saw him leading up to that show, and the dude looks insane. So I'm not exactly sure what happened. I haven't got the chance to talk to him, and I haven't looked at the photos, but I just know when I saw his pictures that week, I'm like, fuck, man, Joe's gonna kick ass.
Yeah, and I haven't looked at the photos either, so this is a first for me.
Yep.
The tan looks a little I don't know. Is it muddy?
Maybe.
I
Yeah.
mean,
He's so big. Like, people don't
yeah,
understand. Like, when you just stand next to Joe, he's huge.
yeah.
And I mean, that's maybe that's why he could use a better taper, maybe in that shot. I don't know.
He looks really big.
He is.
I'd
Like,
like
his
to see
arms
some. I'd like to see some striations in the chest.
Yep.
So maybe a little bit of water retention. But
Yeah,
the problem is like his quads are always so crazy. It's hard to
Yeah.
tell like when they're in and when they're out.
Yeah.
Mm.
I want to see him. That's what I want to see as a comparisons with him next to other people, because he has to make him look small. We know that size wasn't what got him. Yeah, look at that.
This is not bad.
Good. No, that's great. That's a great shot.
Let's see if Toronto has comparisons. They do. Well, that's the awards. Oh, here they are.
No.
Comparisons. All right, let's see here. So this is gonna be your top 4. Oh no, this is Joe right there. Shit. All right, Joe,
Yeah.
coming in strong right off the bat.
Yeah, look, he just makes everybody look small.
And Sauvage, like he placed above him. He placed 5th.
Really?
Sauvage placed 5th. Joe placed 9th.
Yeah. I wonder if there was a conditioning thing that happened. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Hard to
I
say.
mean, like the taper with Joe there looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. These shots too, they're just taken randomly. These guys aren't even like finish the pose a lot of the times.
Yep. Yeah, I've been, unfortunately, it's probably going to affect my career, but I've definitely been critical of NPC News Online.
Yeah.
You know, it's just either hire more people or like adjust it, but like something needs to be done. And then there's a couple shows that happened overseas where people qualify for the Olympia, and those shows are still not on the page. Like
Really?
there's still, the what's the I think it was the Kuwait Classic, the Saudi Classic.
Oh, yeah, I saw those. That's right.
The KO Squad Pro where Regan Grimes won.
Mm-hmm.
That one's still not up. Like you still can't.
Wow. Yeah.
It's just really strange stuff that would happen last year.
And you can tell, I mean, it's possible because like nationals and stuff, that's basically up as soon as the class is over. You know what I mean? Depending on the show, this stuff is up fast.
Yeah, especially with the time zone difference. It was crazy. I couldn't even cover the show. I think for the New York Pro, I was up at like 4:30 a.m. getting ready with my notes.
Oh wow, Jesus!
It was brutal, and I think I was up for almost 10 hours straight just covering the show. It was brutal. Yeah, people don't get what it takes to cover the shows remotely.
Yeah,
they think like they think one Nick Strength and Power video is gonna be like, okay, we're good. It's like there's a little bit more to it, guys. Yeah, but Mo was phenomenal.
Yeah, he looks awesome.
So big, so full. I really want to see his hamstrings come in from the back, but I mean, we're just nitpicking.
Yeah, that thickness from the side shots.
Oh yeah, just nutty.
Yeah. Yeah, see, like in that shot, I'd want to see him hanging down a little bit more.
Yep. Yeah, because like Theo's and Andrea's like just slabs of meat, just hanging off, and he's just standing. He kind of stands the way Hassan Mustafa does it. Like, they both need to squat down.
Yeah.
Shoot, Hassan. Oh my God. Talk about just like such an impressive offseason. The dude just like transformed his body.
I was looking at him this morning too.
He's doing Puerto Rico next week and then Orlando the week after.
Okay.
It's just it's so impressive what he's been able to do.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure who his coach is. But like it just looks like completely different physique.
It's insane. Like how much more dense it is.
So much more density. Small. I don't want to say smaller, but just just a more compact.
Yeah, everything looks so much harder to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna do well. He looks really good.
Yeah, I'd like to see him on the Olympia.
Yeah, and I mean, a physique like that, there's no reason why it shouldn't. It's
exactly.
You know,
yep, 100%. Yeah, see what we're talking about. This is upright. This is like a side relaxed almost.
Yeah,
with a monster tricep.
Yeah. Yeah, and look how even dry he is now. It just looks so good.
Mm-hmm. And this was May 22nd, so a good 4-5 weeks out from Puerto Rico. Yeah. So this is really good 5 week out.
The only thing I'm seeing is maybe a little bit more adductor from his rear shots because he has that real big gap there.
Yeah, it's a little too much. Yep.
But I mean, that could be the pose too.
Yeah. Hard to tell.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be posting more physique updates as we.
Yeah.
Because like from the front, awesome. Like there's nothing. It's almost touching the knees.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, maybe Chris Aceto's doing his stuff. Hard to say. If you don't tag your coach, it's a little tough for us to. Yeah, this is a little bit better. A little closer.
Yeah, he looks awesome. Look at his back. It's just like muscle on muscle.
It's just so much muscle.
Mm.
Oh, I mean, this is an older one, but yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, just a freak. In the most complimentary way we can say, he's a freak.
Yeah, that's the adjective I want to be used for me.
Yeah, it's like, oh, this dude's a freak. Yeah, I was training with one of my coworkers, and there were some guys in the gym. Like, I mean, they were big, a lot bigger than me. They looked pretty juicy. I was like, okay, and she was just like, oh my god, there's so much muscle. I'm like, first off, I didn't even know you liked muscle, so calm down, like relax. I'm be shredded. Just wait. But yeah, I thought it was kind of funny, and I had to kind of explain like there's a difference between like shredded and full, and then shredded and like small, like normal shredded, and then there's like what those dudes were doing. Like
like people really don't understand that there's gym bodybuilders and competitive bodybuilders, and there's a big difference. Like when you put those two next to each other, you can see what those differences are, and it's dramatic. I can't wait. Again, I can't wait to get to a pro level show and like stand next to pros and like understand how big they are. Yeah,
because my coach, I met him. He's a NPC super heavyweight, Ty Jordan, and good guy, love him. I've known him for a while, and I remember when I first bumped into him, and like it was just like so big. I couldn't fathom, and he's my height. He's a big tall guy. So I thought it would just be like a perfect match for coaching. He's so tall. And like when he talks about when he's like 270, 280, and I'm just like, oh God. and or like when he's 250, I'm like, your 250 is a lot different than my 250. Yeah. And we're the same height.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's funny. Like, composition is crazy. I mean, I don't know. I'm 5'8" and I'm 255 right now. So it's when you go next to another 5'8" guy, he's like 220. It's just I don't know. You can see the difference. It's just crazy.
He can stand in your silhouette.
Yeah, and it's weird because I don't, like I said, like I don't feel that big right now. Like I need to be gaining more weight. But then when you go to the gyms and you stand next to other people, you kind of see like, okay, I'm not doing too bad.
And you can't even fathom it because you're at such a higher level than I am. And when I go in the gym and I'm like pumped up off of like a arm day, and then I take off my hoodie and I'm wearing a stringer, like I can see a noticeable difference between me and like gym bros. So it's just like,
yeah.
Imagine if I went to a real gym. Like, man, what a humbling experience that'd be.
Well, that's why I love traveling. I love going to these different gyms. I love meeting all these new people. I love meeting, some of the higher end pros. Like it's motivational. It's awesome. It definitely keeps you humble. Like I don't know how I've been given some of the opportunities I've been given.
Yeah. Well, after seeing what you were able to do with your TikTok the last weekend, like, geez, that's so impressive. Like, if I could double my audience, like,
I don't know, man.
That'd be something else, man.
I wish I knew how I'm doing it because I don't.
Yeah, it's just like people just like that authenticity, and then somehow China just wants to promote your stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
Don't understand it.
I did a pretty funny video yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the one I put up yesterday?
No.
It's I'm at the gym and I'm like, all right, guys, I just thought I'd show you what it's like to walk into the gym, you know, being a bodybuilder. And then I walk in and I show the gym and how like nobody's doing anything. And then I look at the camera, I'm like, nobody gives a fuck. Get over yourself.
Oh my God. Yes. Isn't that the reality though? Like everyone thinks everyone's watching.
Yeah, it's like, dude, just do your thing. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Like everyone else is in their own bubble thinking about their own thing. And they're not worried about how tight your t-shirt is or if they can see a little bit of your stomach. Like I'm preaching to myself here.
It's just about keeping it like it's our sport and it's what we do, but like not everybody cares. It doesn't matter to everybody. Yes. Like just do your thing.
Just get in there, train.
Yeah.
Maybe have a conversation with somebody who knows.
Yeah. Yeah. I just thought it'd be funny. I was like, I have an idea.
Nobody cares.
Yeah.
That's good. It's good, authentic content. You know, it's relatable.
Yeah, that's what I try to do, man. I just try to keep it real.
I think I've been talking to my audience, and I think we're gonna do some sort of like training vlog. We're gonna start doing that again. I just don't know what I want to do because I remember last time I think about like a topic I wanted to talk about, like stretching or mobility or how much protein you need, and then like I talk about that while I played my weekly footage, and then I talk about like what I improved in, what I didn't improve in, and like it was like it was an informative, but it was entertaining because you could see the lifts. I'm pretty sure I'm going to start that again.
Yeah,
I need to do something.
Anything that helps people is good. You know what I mean? Anything, because you can learn from anyone. And once people realize that, it's really going to help their physique. Like, you can learn from anyone. Like we've talked about this before, but put on any YouTube, like, you know, you can learn from a lot of people. Anybody with experience, you're going to pick up something. Yeah.
Anything. Like you'd be surprised.
For sure.
Shoot. I thought it was the coolest thing today. The same person I trained with at the gym, she was talking about how her and her boyfriend watch like our podcast, and they watch me cover shows, and then they will guess about what is wrong with the physique or which physique's going to go first. They don't know anything about bodybuilding, but they just like know my terminology. They're like, oh, the abs look a little washed out. They could use more sweep. Like, I don't even know if they know what they're talking about, but they're just like, they just know the words I say.
That's cool.
And I was so flabbergasted. I was like, you watch my content. Like, I can barely get you in the gym.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I had a guy come up to me at I was grocery shopping a couple weeks ago, and he recognized me from TikTok. Totally blew me away. He's like, "Hey, is this you?"
Wow.
Like, oh man, I watch your stuff all the time. I'm like, cool. It's just weird. Yeah, it's weird. It's I don't know. It's kind of weird. I like it. It's what I've always wanted, but it was definitely surprising because I'm just trying to like find a good deal on chicken. This dude comes up with me.
I don't know about you, man, but chicken in California, they're charging $35 for a 10-pound bag of frozen chicken. $35 at Walmart. But then you go to Costco and it's $26. Yeah, I don't know what Walmart's going. I don't know what they're doing, but
I usually get everything when it's on sale at the grocery store here, which is like I think it's once a month. And that's usually when I stock up.
Like a local grocer?
Yeah, it'll go down to $1.99 a pound usually. But this last sale they had, it wasn't. It was like $2.49 instead of $2.99. So I think everything's going up.
Yeah. Yeah, everything. Gas is I think I saw a sign for $7.40 today.
Dude, that's gross. Yeah, we're over $5 here. It's disgusting.
When I go to Costco for my gas, I can't even fill up my truck because the pump only lets you do $100 for some weird reason. So it always stops at 100. I only got 3/4. I'm like, this hurts.
Gross.
This hurts.
All right, dude. Hey, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, definitely. And then next Saturday. Next Saturday.
Yep. What's the date? Do you know? I'm gone the 29th for a week.
Yep. So I will be in Kansas City, actually recording content and seeing some friends from the 22nd to the 29th. But every other, because of your family, it should be the 25th.
Yeah, I mean, even when my kids are here, like my son was here for most of this one. So
okay.
Yeah, we're good. Even if my kids are here, it's fine. As long as you can just let me know ahead of time, we'll be fine.
Okay. So if possible, for everyone watching, you will see another episode of the Be Real podcast with Tom Dupont.
It won't be as rushed.
They got a good hour. They're not going to complain. Everyone doing their cardio is like, oh, thank God. I only get positive feedback from these long videos. So they're kind of forcing me to do what I want to do. So
dude, that's what I prefer to watch. I feel like stuff just comes out organically.
Yeah, you can cover so many topics. I had so much more stuff I wanted to talk about. So like, it's great to just have conversation.
Yeah, and we will. This is just, I can plan better for next time, and we'll have a good conversation.
Well, likewise.
Yeah.
Our guest I thought was coming on wasn't even the right guest. So yeah. So sorry about that. What was the guy's name? I forgot already.
Revis.
Yeah, Revis. Jesus, John. Yeah, sorry, John. But let's plan for the 18th then. If we can do every Saturday, that would be really, really good. We can get a good rhythm going.
Cool.
Okay. All right, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you, Tom. We'll see you guys on the 18th.